Didn't we find it together? The evidence! Yes, we certainly did. Ah! What's the matter, detective? What's the matter, detective? Looks like the metal detector's reacting to the alligator. Really? Why? Of course, that's why the metal detector reacted. Judge Courtney, I'd like you to take a look at this. The chisel. Wasn't that just the fake murder weapon? Dogen hid this chisel inside his dog's mouth, and the real murder weapon was hidden in a very much the same way. She got fucked. The real murder weapon is in the pond inside the alligator. I wonder if it was stolen by someone. Mr. Edgeworth! Oh. Hey. Miss Berry, Mr. Keys, did you come to attend the trial? Well, they should be witnesses now. Like, they'll be on trial. Or at least they'll have to answer questions. I came because I heard there's a really fun show around here. So where is it? The trial for the case I got caught up in it was supposed to have already settled, but our practice ran a little late. I believe it was somewhere around here, wasn't it? Actually, 2 key pieces of evidence have gone missing. The chisel and the knife. This trial's in recess now. Sort of like an intermission. You just missed it, Simon. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Looks like Simon's going to get arrested again. Please. No way, I can't. I guess Simon's his usually noisy self. Huh? To think I would be humiliated like this. That's definitely Von Karma. And here comes another noisy individual. Now, Franny Pie. Let's just take a moment and calm down a bit. Maybe, you know, give me a hug or two. Maybe you could put down that whip of yours, huh? What do you say? I'm not into whipping. That foolish prosecutor when I get my hands on him. My whip is going to give him the thrashing of a lifetime. Miles, why don't you try talking to her? Good grief. On that note, I guess I should probably hear what she has to say. How's it going? Oh. Nope, go back. Fuck. There you go. Oh, if it isn't former prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Francisco. Those who have abandoned the path of a prosecutor do not belong here. Now be a good boy and go home. Figure out what you want to do with your life. Okay. So how's the trial going? So what are you gonna do, Francisca? The recess is only 15 minutes. So you're always so calm and collected. Like an anchorman reading off a teleprompter. It makes me sick. I should probably stay classy and avoid a confrontation with her for now. Want a Snickers? Francisca, I never expected you to end up taking over the prosecution for this case. The bodyguard of the president of Zengfa, Horace Knightley, was murdered. The defendant is the former warden of the prison, Patricia Rowland. The knife used as the murder weapon has been prepared as evidence. However, the murder weapon has disappeared without a trace. Not only did he abandon his own case, but he made me look like a fool in court. The next time I see that foolish fool of a prosecutor, I'll whip some backbone into him. I don't mind if you whip some backbone into him, but stop whipping innocent bystanders. Like me. Fuck. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Calm down. Okay, looks like you got your memories back. You remember you wanted to give me a hug? Yeah, I'm all better now. Uncle Wade was really worried, you know? Though that other K was also pretty cute. Well then, now that you've recovered, how about a hug for old time's sake? No. We need to focus on the trial right now. Yeah, things aren't looking good. I'm not even getting a hug. At any rate, we'll have to search for the evidence. But we can't interrupt the trial. Uncle Ray's in a pickle. If only there was someone who could find the evidence for us. A look of expectation on your face. Says it all. Miles, you still don't have your prosecutor's badge, right? Do you finally feel like following the path of your father's footsteps? I simply left it in someone else's care. I wasn't stripped of my badge. Furthermore, right now I'm unable to follow in my father's footsteps. I see. Well, there's no need to rush your decision. Take all the time you need to determine the path you want to follow. In any case, the door is always open to you at the Edgewood Law offices. I'd hope so, Mr. Shields. It is my fucking father's place. If only there was someone who could go search for the evidence for us. Oh, God. A horrible, horrible cough. Very well, I'll go look for them. Oh, Miles, you do that for us? Of course, finding the evidence within 15 minutes will be no easy task. Well, if worst comes to worst, Uncle Ray and Franny Pie will help you stall for time. We'll distract the judge. Until you recover the evidence, we won't let her hand down a verdict. Please do so. Francisco, are you okay with this? You're asking me, Francisco von Karma, to help you out. You better be off spending the rest of your life as an anchorman for the local news. Miss von Karma, this is an emergency. We could really use your cooperation. Huh. I understand. As acting prosecutor, I, along with that attorney over there, shall continue this trial. Meanwhile, you, the former prosecutor, shall run around and look for the evidence. All for my sake. It's a job that suits you perfectly. I'm glad that you're on board. I'll help too, because I really don't want to get arrested again. This sounds like fun. Regina wants to tag along too. Alright, that would be helpful. Now then, where should we begin? I think we should go find that person, hear what they have to say. Who should we talk to in order to learn what the evidence we went? Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Gumshoe? Courtney would know. She would just say where it is. Kay doesn't know. Lotta doesn't know. The dead president's dead. Fucking dead presidents. Lang definitely won't fucking know. Right? Probably. It's gotta be Gumshoe. Has to be. They would know. Maybe Sebastian. I assume Gumshoe. Huh? That person doesn't know where the evidence is? He's a cop. Yes, I believe they should. I don't think they have any connection with it. What? They should. So it isn't this person. If it's the evidence you're after, we should ask the person who was in charge of it. What? What? Who should do it? What? Oh, no. Okay. Yes, the person in charge of the evidence was Sebastian DeBest. They mean for the trial itself, not like transferring evidence over. He's a cop. We should still get in. Whatever. Ah, you mean that rookie prosecutor, right? Got it. I'll leave him to you. As he fucking flails around looking for him. Bumps into walls everywhere. Alrighty, time for the Uncle Ray to have a strategy meeting with the opposing counsel. Just the two of us. Miles Edgeworth, you better not keep me waiting. Lest you end up like your friend here. Yes. I'll keep that in mind. Just the two of us. She's definitely the top in the two of you right there. For anybody, wait for me! Now then, let's go look for Sebastian as well. I vibe. Hey, Courtney. Is it gonna be a 3? 3 is a party. Judge Courtney. If it isn't Prosecutor Edgeworth, I hope that all is well. All is not well. Just what was going on in that trial earlier? Okay, there's no need for that. But even though Miss Courtney should know exactly who the culprit is, what made you? Because she can't just be like, you're guilty because I saw it. In a court of law, the only thing that truly matters is evidence. Like, you can't just bring in outside info without being introduced into the court. And as a judge, she shouldn't, like, recuse herself. Ethically speaking, she should. Because she's tied into the case. And then they can actually just call her forward and do shit like that. But otherwise, she can't just be like, I'm going to bring in this other thing, outside information. No one's bringing this in. And I'm going to do this. Whatever my own feelings may be, it should not affect the verdict. So this is just the judge persona of Justine Courtney we're seeing. Cold-blooded and heartless. It's fine if you think me as such. Even as a judge, she's still this stubborn. Judge Courtney, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you. And what would that be? 2 nights ago, we went to the roof of the Grand Tower. The roof, you say? You met with the president there, correct? The two of you were caught on the security camera. Is there some sort of problem with that? Today, the president's body was discovered, very close to the Grand Tower. That's... You understand now, don't you? You're a suspect. What happened between you and the president up on the roof? Nothing. We merely spoke for a few minutes. Once our business was done, I headed straight home. I took the elevator back down alone. Indeed, that was shown on the security camera footage as well. What exactly did you and the president talk about? That, I cannot say. Courtney is kind of a big fucking deal. I say, however, fuck off, I guess. However, I cannot afford to just let that be. That being the case, guess my only remaining option is to use that. I'm gonna beat you the fuck up with chess. She's definitely hiding something. And I'm going to draw it out of her. Courtney. And get ready. Two nights ago, Judge Courtney met with President Huang. Okay. It's true that I spoke with the president on the rooftop of the Grand Tower. However, we only discussed business. There's no need to tell you what was said. Just like in the trial earlier, she won't reveal her personal feelings easily. When she's speaking as a judge, it would be better for me to wait and see what develops. Now then, I'll start by asking her what she talked about with the president. Begin. Could you tell me what you and the president talked about? My meeting with the president was strictly business. And since it has nothing to do with you, I'm not obligated to answer any question. I appreciate your understanding. Even so, you certainly are a very busy person, aren't you? You're a member of the PIC and a judge as well. Are you of assist with the investigation? I'm simply fulfilling the professional duties that have been assigned to me. Was your meeting with the president also one of those duties assigned to you as a judge? Yes, of course it was. I am one who lives for the law. I would never act outside of my professional duties. Oh my god, they fucked! This morning you mentioned you returned Kay's promise book, a notebook to me. I don't believe that all of your actions are simply done for the sake of your duties. Look, it's already fucking canon in my brain. They fucked on that roof. It's true, it seems I retain some immature qualities. I wouldn't call it immature. It was your own personal kindness. Weren't you also distressed when you found out that the president passed away? Yes. It is very unfortunate. Why did he have to die? Since he was crushed by the head of the monster called the Mighty Muzilla. Excuse me. You see, Muzilla is... Is that true? You mean the president died at the temporary Muzilla film lot? Yes, that's right. I'm surprised that you know about Muzilla. Yes. I had heard about it from Sebastian. He told me that the movie was being filmed near the Grand Tower. Nah, there's something. Nah, something's there. She seems awfully shaken up about that. Now, I'm also curious about Sebastian, who went missing along with the evidence. Oh my god, did he kill him? She said she wouldn't talk about the president. However, I might be able to get her to reveal her secret. Through another line of questioning. Man, you didn't even have to fucking heal me up. She's flustered beyond normal. There must be some reason behind it. Francisca may have taken over the prosecution in Sebastian's place, however. As long as he still possesses some of the evidence, the trial cannot proceed. I intend to carry out a fair trial. If the prosecution is unable to present evidence, the defendant must be declared not guilty. I'm a judge. I cannot allow my own personal feelings to get in the way. So you're saying you're not the least bit worried about Sebastian's whereabouts? Of course I am. I'm worried about Sebastian as well, but... But what? You're worried about Sebastian as well. Wouldn't that mean that there is someone else you're worried about more? By any chance, would that person have something to do with your unnatural behavior? That's impossible. I'm a follower of the law. I will not be swayed by personal feelings. As a judge, you're only human. It may be true that those who stand in court have a duty to follow the law. However, you're not superheroes. You and I are only human. It is impossible to completely ignore your own feelings and render an impartial judgment. It is as you say. As I am now, I cannot hand down an impartial verdict. Judge Courtney, why don't you tell me the truth? Just what am I supposed to do? For Judge Courtney to become this distraught, I should find out exactly who she is searching for. Again, you didn't have to heal me up. Up until now, she has been wearing the mask of a judge. This time I should be able to draw out her true feelings. Man, I remember the days when I fucking sucked at this. Who are you searching for? Are you searching for Mozilla? Who are you searching for? Judge Courtney, tell me, who are you searching for? Well, my lips are sealed. That is not something I can talk about right now. I don't have enough clues. Okay. Are you searching for Mozilla? Are you searching for the mighty Mozilla? I don't have the time to play along with your jokes right now. It's not a joke. Just a moment ago, you were surprised to learn that the president had been crushed by Mozilla, correct? I was simply surprised by the president's cause of death. To think that he passed away at the temporary film lot of all places. What's wrong with where he died? That was a where statement. Not a brainlet. From the way you're talking, it seems that you have a problem with where he died. That's not true, it's just... For the president to have passed away at a film lot, a place where dreams are made. I just thought it would be better if the movie's cast and crew remained unaware of the truth. A staff member found the body. I'm very sorry to say this. However, the movie's cast and crew were already aware of the president's death. I encountered a female staff member in John Marsh at the crime scene. No! How could I have come to this? She seems to react strongly when it comes to the staff of the Mozilla film. This must be a useful clue. Is the person you're searching for Sebastian, by any chance? I probably have to get through this. When Sebastian learned of his father's true colors, he went into hiding his own free will. I'm worried about him, but this may be a trial he needs to overcome on his own. Since he went into hiding of all of his own accord, he could return whenever he wanted to. Could it be the person you're searching for is unable to return under their own power? In regards to that, my lips are sealed. I am unable to talk about it right now. When I think about what might happen to that child if I talked. Who's the child? It's not Sebastian. That child. Could you tell me who you are referring to? It's nothing. Please pay it no mind. It's obviously, John Marsh, right? It's probably... Secret, baby! Fuck! That would be... Oh, I think my brain would fucking melt. She had a fucking kid with the president. Oh, God. Judge Courtney's expression has changed. It seems I've managed to uncover a clue. Oh my God. It's the president's fucking kid and hers. Oh, fuck. Judge Courtney, tell me who you are searching for. Yo, my brain's expanding right now. Let me try using that glow. Could it be that missing child? Could it be you're searching for that child who's gone missing? Since you said it was a child, I presume they're of a young age, correct? I simply cannot answer any question about him. That boy has nothing to do with you or the president's assassination. Assassination? Let me try using that glow. Is he involved with the Mozilla movie? I think it would have to be John Marsh. Early in when Mozilla was brought up, it seemed to be a sensitive topic for you. Is that child you spoke of involved with the Mozilla movie? I mean, I can just drop the name. Ah! How? How do you know that? You're usually so calm, yet you seem rather distraught right now. Please tell me. Who is that child? You know! I understand. If you come to know this much, I shall prepare myself for the worst. The child I'm searching for is a boy by the name of John Marsh. John? What do you want to know about his whereabouts? Well, that much I simply cannot say. Judge Courtney! Stop fucking teasing me. Didn't you say you were prepared for the worst? That is the worst. Even if you don't intend to talk, I am determined to expose the truth. That is my resolve. I needed the heal there, just because it took a while. Why is she searching for John? I must get her to tell me. Are you a fan of his? Could it be that you're a fan of John Marsh? Yes. Yes. That's right. I am a fan of John Marsh's, the famous child actor who's been called a prodigy. I knew his movie was being filmed in front of the Grand Tower, so the temporary film lot had been on my mind. I see. I suppose a fan would be curious about that. Did you know that John was at the temporary film lot? Yes, of course I did. He said they would be filming there all day today, and yet... Did you hear that from him? It almost sounds like if John himself told you personally. I doubt he would give his schedule to a mere fan. That's true, isn't it? Please don't pay any mind to that statement. She made another slip of the tongue. She must be really worried about John. So she has spoken with John. This could be a useful clue. Where is he now? Are you acquainted with him? And then it'll be where is he now? Because she'll know it. I don't even know him. Will be the next statement she gives. Are you acquainted with John by any chance? He is a famous movie star. I doubt there's anyone who doesn't know who he is. I actually hadn't heard of him until I met him today. That just proves you have much to learn. Allow me to give you a lesson. I know everything about him. Oh, okay. Okay, mommy. My apologies. I seem to have lost my composure. You tend to lose your calm whenever the conversation turns to John, don't you? In any case, while I may know everything about John, it is a one-sided relationship. Let me try using that glow. I understand you're worried about him, but aren't you being a bit too flustered? You told me earlier that you had spoken with John. Doesn't that prove that you're indeed acquainted with him? Yeah, but probably not worried in the way she is. Could I have committed such an indiscretion? It appears that John and Judge Courtney are acquaintances. This could be a vital clue. Where is he? Actually, we're searching for John as well. Would you happen to have any idea where he might be? Why would you think that I would know where he is? John and I, there's no connection between us. Let me try using that clue. Nah, exactly. You two must be acquainted. I don't know what kind of relationship you have with John, but at the very least, the two of you must be acquaintances. Eek. Judge Courtney, wouldn't you allow us to help you in your search for him? Help? No, that won't be allowed. Wow. Who won't allow it? The so-called goddess of law. The person who knows where that child is. It's not a paparazzi. It's gotta be a kidnapper, right? Thank God. Let's see. Finally, I've connected all the pieces of the puzzle. The reason why you cannot easily talk about John is because someone kidnapped him, isn't that right? Ah! Screams. Judge Courtney, I would like to hear the truth from your own lips. I understand. This time, I will truly be prepared for the worst. It's just as you deduce someone has kidnapped John. As I thought. There was a kidnapping. So how's John's kidnapping relate to you in any way? John and I are mother and child. I knew it! The brain! What? I was unable to learn much about the conversation she had with the president, but it was their baby! What the shit? I have learned of John's kidnapping. It was an unexpected result, but with that, it's checkmate. Thank you. Holy fuck.